di Melinda Garcia, un'altra delle protagoniste della mostra Arte in Florence. Melinda Garcia è un'artista brasiliana la cui carriera artistica è costellata di tappe importantissime, tra le quali anche il fatto di essere la fondatrice di un movimento artistico intitolato appunto Movimento Organico. Melinda, welcome. We are very glad that you take part in this exhibition. And so let's start the interview talking about your artistic career because it is full of important events and significant steps. For example, you are the founder since 1988 of the artistic movement, the organic movement. What is it about?
At first, I would like to say that it's for me a great honor to stay here in Galleria360 in Arte in Florence to exhibit my work and to have the opportunity to spread and speak about my career. And really the organic movement is I found it at 32 years ago, the first moment launched in the first Congress International Transdisciplinarity in Brasilia, capital of Brazil. And the second steps, most important also, was the exhibition that I made 2 years ago, 2 years after, acho que tá ruim. The first one was in the first International Congress Holistic in Brasilia in 1986. Was an encounter of several different disciplinarity and art also. And I have the opportunity to know Mr. Michel Randon, who wrote for me a manifesto, a presentation of my work that he sent me it from Paris, and I published it in my catalog in the exhibition 2 years later, in the year of 1988, in a gallery actual in Copacabana, the most important gallery of sculpture in Rio de Janeiro. In the actual gallery was a very nice exhibition, the organic forms, very forte colors, and the impactant movement. And what's the importance of this movement is because it is a process that ends in another vision of the world, of the art, of the being, and it developed into 4 phases. The 3 phases, first phases, was related to a concrete world, the manifested world. And the last one, the 4th phase, is related to a transcendent world, the antimaterial world, the quantic world. And the first phase is the phase of the material world, the external world, the man, and the relationships were was the manifested world. The second phase was fishes and birds, like a relationship is between conscient and inconscient, because my work is symbolic, all the time is symbolic. And the fishes symbolize the deepest of ourselves. You need to go into yourself like a fish, into the water, into the unconscient. The water means unconscient. And the other part of this related to the birds. The birds goes to the sky, to the God, and this is the relationships. And the third one is the geometric form. The geometric forms are like mandalas. All sculptures are geometric and curved forms, abstract, but they, like states Carl Jung, the mandalas, like mandalas that we look for a center, he's structuring the psychic sphere. And finally, the next and the last one is the organic form, that is the non-manifested world, because this is the holo movement. The holo movement I use for explain the material world, the external world, and the non-manifested world. It is a physics quantic of David Bohm. David Bohm was the founder of this speech and this movement. And what is the organic form at least means? Means that we can, in this moment, take off our espaço-tempo of our ideological speeches, like religion, like color, man, woman, religion, and everything that we take in the relations of espaço-tempo in the moment that we arrive in the world. And we take out these things to be in our ontological being, the essential, the most important. In this moment, we can understand that we are not separate from all over the material, the world. The only difference is our psychic sphere, our conscience, and is this the organic form represents this ontological, essential, the unified theory of the man with the God, with the nature, and with himself.
Okay, and now let's talk about the artwork exposed in this exhibition, because the source of inspiration came from different fields, from art to science, philosophy, religion, and also physics. So, which is your artistic philosophy behind this artwork?
Well, these artworks are always now. That's because I arrive in this the unified theory. I wrote 3 books. One is Holo Movimento, Espelho d'Alma. The second, the unified theory, that is in the amazon.co.br.uk, and the last one was the green mass, our green mass in the universe. And this works means that, like these paintings, this painting is pedra, água, luz e sangue, no? The blood, stone, light, and water are the symbolic things to be a rebirth of our soul. And I put it in this. And the most important now here in this exhibition is the Davi Cibernetico, cyber, because is the science of communications, no? And David is the I created in honor to David de Michelangelo, that I knew his art when I was 17 years old, and I became apaixonada por David, por Michelangelo, and I thought that I would like sculpture like Michelangelo. But after that, I realized that the importance of art is to bring something new. The art grows in the new stages of knowledge, of expression. But now I am here to make something in honor of Michelangelo. And David is, at the same time, more metaphysical than the David of Michelangelo, because why he is metaphysical? Because we are looking for the spiritual life of David, and David was in the rei, como se fala, rei? Was the king, the king of the Israel, no? Is this, the king of Israel. And David was always looking for contact with God. All the experience in his life was based in the speed and the change with him and with God. And these are the arms of David are changed by the holo, the secret scriptures, because he didn't have arms, tools, but the importance for Dave was to fight with the arm of the spiritual speech of God. And these different legs are the intelligent, and it is the sapiência, né? Sapiência and inteligência, two principles different of our body. And the pedestal is the gloria of the man in the kingdom of God. And at the same time, is an honor for David de Michelangelo, because Michelangelo for me was king of the sculpture. And the last one person who I presented here also is Jesus, the first and more important of all. Jesus, the king of the God is this.
Okay, and do you know that the title of this exhibition is Art in Florence? So how does Florence appear to the eyes of a foreign artist as you?
We have a very important movement of the Renaissance, and the wonderful works of art of Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, and the Botticelli, and I am stupefied with the beautiful of the architecture of the Florence medieval and Renascentista, and is a very important elements to our who love arts, and is wonderful. It's a very wonderful city.
Okay, thank you, Melinda. Thank you for the interview, and good luck for your artistic research.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity.